Hello, my name is Nicholas Poling. This is the explanation/commentary video for Project Test Gameplay Video 2. Let's get into it. All the same thing is there as far as starting the game, playing it. Now I'm demonstrating how the money system with the money system/ammo system is used by pointing in the top right corner. I fired the gun a few times. When I hit the crate, the ammo goes up. Top right corner, press R to fire. 18 bullets, now 19 bullets. Works for all, demonstrating it working for all the guns. Now demonstrating that the money in the top right corner, the third thing down, is also going up. Grinding for money because I'm going to demonstrate the two ways that the player can get a gun. There is the given a gun method. Well, grinding for later. Now I'm demonstrating the new and improved jumping/gliding mechanics. Press spacebar to jump, spacebar again to double jump, spacebar a third time to trigger the glider jetpack thing. And then space, left click to trigger the temporary boost. Now I'm demonstrating the buttons to the interact/button interact. How it turns and twists this stair pillar that I've created, and how inside it turns, but you can also save inside, and it will save the rotation of the pillar. The buttons interact differently. One button will cause it to spin. One button will reset it to starting position. Here I'm demonstrating that I have 4 money outside of combat. I try to save while in combat. I still only have 4 money. Grinding again, for whatever reason, didn't save. I am now going to demonstrate this. The reason why the player is moving side to side like that, I am attempting to demonstrate that the strafe mechanic is working as intended. It is the default movement position where you need to use the mouse to turn the player different directions, and you can sidestep left or right using the AD of the WASD keys, and move forward using the forward or back using the WS of the WASD keys. Now I'm going to save so I can demonstrate the two ways the player can get a gun. There is the given a gun beyond the default, by interacting with that sphere. Greater pistol, 100 ammo, 100 ammo, name of the gun, how much money. Firing the gun using R. Press T to interact with the merchant. Money goes down, ammo goes up. Back to the original, only 2 guns and 10 money. In order for the gun to be added, I will show how you can buy it from the merchant in a moment. Now I'm going to demonstrate the glider boost, jetpack boost. Jump, jump, and boost at the end of the booster pad thing once it leaves the blue pillar. It's not the easiest to pull off, but that distance is reachable. Going to fight the boss of the level. When that happened, causes more landing pads to spawn, demonstrating that it's saved as soon as the boss was killed. Different events saving for you, saving for the player. It happens when the player dies. In this version, not when the player dies, but I'll get into that. But when the player interacts with the movie theater player. But here I'm demonstrating that certain events are tied to level events, such as boss dying, now spawns a spiral staircase, making it easier for the player to get up there. Saving rotation. Showing gun. Now I'm demonstrating inside the gun merchant, the enemies trying to reach the player and not being able to, and the player attempting to attack them and not being able to. Pressing the buttons to attack while in the merchant room won't cause the events to happen. You can save inside the merchant area as long as it is still a savable location, a still safe location. Now I'm going to demonstrate the procedurally generated maze that I've developed, or randomly generated. It changes every time the level is loaded in. It is always solvable using node tracking, well, graph theory node tracking. Graph theory and nodes. Oh. Reload the next level to show how how the progress is made of interacting with the landing pads. It's a bit different now. I've added different menus. Now the landing pads have names, and the player can jump between them, which will expand on exploration. These aren't the current versions. I have updated it since this release, and that new release is up. Just no gameplay or commentary videos are out as of yet. Pressing X causes the player to go back to the last saved landing pad, last saved checkpoint. You have to essentially collect the checkpoints in order to be able to go between them. You aren't just given them, you have to go from one to one to one. It is collected as soon as that menu comes up. Its own name does not appear in the search, so you can't teleport to itself. You just escape out of it, either holding T, pressing pause. Again, this is not the most current version, but I will show that later. I am now going to go into demonstrating the ability to walk up walls, the grav ramp from Ratchet and Clank. Again, this is not the most current version. This randomly rotating issue and having to jump and need for that sphere have been fixed. And I've been able to build off of and improve it to make it more like the Ratchet and Clank games. Demonstrating that the player cannot save while on the grav ramp. At least it does not save that as its current location. But same rules apply. You're not in combat, so firing your gun is kept. In the newer version, it is kept as well, but I'll show. Now that I've been to another level, the reason I go from place to place is to add levels. I know I need to add a visual representation of the player getting more levels in their level select. Because the player has gone to another level, that level added the guns to the merchant, allowing the player to purchase those guns. Now I am demonstrating my randomly procedurally generated maze as fully intended. It is an infinitely growing level. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with it fully as of yet, but I do intend to make it a kind of challenge area. But I don't know how, why, or what the full implication is. Most of the area is outside the can save area, so if the player does try to save, it takes the player almost to right back towards the start. I say almost because it's a little bit outside that starting area. That is the commentary video. I do apologize for how late I am getting this out. They were intended to be released relatively together, and I am looking forward to the next gameplay video.